We're here at the Hancock Shaker Village in Berkshire County, continuing our series about Berkshire County, and we're going to talk about how you can buy something here in Berkshire County without using cold, hard cash. How is that possible? Well, we're going to explain that to you. Joining me today is Alice Maggio, the program coordinator for BerkShares, and John Vittori, who's the owner of Furnace Brook Winery and Hilltop Orchards in Richmond, Mass. Thank you so much for you both joining me this afternoon. So, explain to us about BerkShares. What is it?
BerkShares is the local currency for the Berkshire region, and it's a currency that you can spend at local businesses, and you can change your dollars into BerkShares at 13 branches of 5 local banks in the Berkshire region. And the currency then goes to support locally owned independent businesses right here in the Berkshires.
How long has it been around for?
For about 7 years, 7.5 years, we've had our local currency.
And what's been the reaction from people or businesses that have used it?
Well, people love how they look, and I think that it's a lot about pride, and we have local heroes on the front of the currency and local artwork on the back. So people like to be able to spend the money that represents their own region. We have about 400 businesses that participate, so a lot of people have jumped on board and started using them. And I think that we've gotten a lot of attention because it's just such an interesting way to support locally owned businesses.
Now, John, like Alice mentioned, you're one of the business owners that have jumped on board. You've been on board for probably ever since close to the beginning of its inception. What drew you to BerkShares? Why did you want to get on board with it?
Initially, it was the uniqueness of the concept. I had never heard of a local currency, and I was intrigued immediately by it. And then again, by the beauty of the currency itself. They're really works of art. And so the concept of strengthening the local economy by keeping in circulation this local currency really appealed to me. We have been business owners here for over 27 years, employ a lot of people. We do a lot of business with people and vendors here in the Berkshires. So that concept to me really sounded like a win-win situation. And we've accepted them right from the get-go.
Now, what are other things that people can use? Like, what are different places people can go to using BerkShares?
Well, there are all sorts of different businesses that take BerkShares, everything from dentists and excavators to grocery stores and farms. I think that dentists are probably an interesting way of spending your BerkShares. And then there's museums, there's art organizations, everything you can imagine.
Were people or even businesses hesitant to get on board at first? Because, I mean, you do have to establish trust when you're introducing a new currency, even if it is local. So was it hard to kind of establish that trust?
Well, I think that people understood that they're convertible to dollars, so there's not much of a risk because you can always change them to dollars if you need dollars. But they liked the idea of spending the local money with the people they already did business with locally. So they understood that it was all tied together and there were places to spend them. We started off with a good number of businesses, about 100. So people said, oh, I see, I can spend them here, here, and here. I'll take them.
What has been your reaction, John, to consumers coming in and having BerkShares, or maybe if they didn't know about it and you introduced them to them, what's been the general reaction?
Very positive, very positive. When they understand that there is no security risk in terms of it's backed by the bank, and actually there's an advantage because it's 95 cents on the dollar. So every time you buy a Berkshire and you spend it somewhere, you're actually getting a 5% discount on anything that you're purchasing. So that really appeals to consumers. The business that we're in agriculture, people are thinking local. That's what's happening in agriculture. So this is a perfect fit. Local currency, eating local, local farm support. So it's worked very, very well for us.
And you use them at all of your businesses, correct?
We do. We also own another business, Garden Gables Inn in Lenox. And Alice, last we were speaking, came up with a great idea that's being used currently by another inn. And we were interested in it also in that guests coming, wanting to spend time in the Berkshires, wanting to spend money into the Berkshires, what a great promotion it would be. Instead of discounting a room, give them some BerkShares to go out and spend in the local economy. So this is something we're going to start at our Garden Gables in Lenox. Yes.
Part of the future plans. Any other exciting future plans? Are you guys going to take over the world?
We're planning to, but we're actually going to be issuing loans in BerkShares to help small businesses get started, and so that we can start producing more here for local consumption. And we'll be using our own money, so not only supporting that one business, but supporting all the businesses they'll buy from when they get going.
Wow, that's perfect. Great news. Thank you so much, John Vittori and Alice Maggio from BerkShares. Thank you for your time.
Liz, thank you.
Thank you.